Hello from Seattle! We usually like to join you out and about covering local events or just bothering people, but this is the age of the novel coronavirus, so here I am at home, taking care of my at-risk geriatric computers over here, which I believe were all manufactured during the Truman administration. You probably noticed I'm growing a bit of a pandemic beard right now. If you haven't heard of them, it's kind of like a strike beard, but with more depression. Now, during this time of hardship, every bit of friction and discomfort we can remove from our lives makes a difference. In that light, consider this. How many times have you forced yourself to put on some pants and trudged all the way to the grocery store in the midst of a global health crisis, only to realize that you have no idea how many eggs you have? Probably never, but in this environment, can you really afford to risk it? That's where the Quirky Wi-Fi Egg Minder comes in. Released in 2013, this was a partnership with GE, and the fine people at General Electric certainly seem to have found themselves quite proud of it too. And if that's not enough, when Quirky went bankrupt in 2015, the Egg Crate's web service Wink was sold, and eventually ended up owned by will.i.am in 2017. Which basically means your eggs will be famous. I'd say that's pretty excellent, wouldn't you? But what is this thing? Well, it's an egg crate that senses how many eggs it's holding, then tells your phone over Wi-Fi, so you can easily check immediately upon waking from your night terrors, without trudging all the way to the fridge. It also remembers when each egg was added, lighting a blue indicator next to the oldest egg each time you open it. You know, if any of you are starting to get lonely with this whole shelter-at-home thing, imagine your eggs calling you from the refrigerator. Excited yet? Let's pretend you are and see how it works. Okay, so inside this actually very nice packaging, there are only two things. The Egg Minder, with batteries pre-installed, secured in there with screws for some reason, I assume so that your house guests can't steal your batteries, and a getting started guide for how to pair it with your phone. And then all you need to do is enter your Wi-Fi network and hold your phone against the Egg Minder while your phone's screen flashes patterns of white to program everything. In theory. I actually set this up twice, and the first time it worked perfectly, but subsequent attempts refused to work. There's no way to see why. With no screen or Bluetooth, the Minder just blinks red. Changing the batteries and even trying it in the dark as Quirky's manual suggests didn't help. And resetting each time to try again requires flashing a different light pattern from your phone. But eventually trying a different network got things working again. So let's open this up and get the app up here and see what happens when I put an egg in the Egg Minder. Let's see how long it takes to notice a new egg in real time. Stellar. There's nothing like the will it, won't it thrill of waiting for it to recognize an egg. That fourth egg, it won't. When I did finally get all 4 eggs recognized, the Minder gave me an extra day of freshness on 2 of the eggs, for no apparent reason. Thanks, Egg Minder. And the fun doesn't stop there. With if this then that integration, you can make any number of things happen when your egg inventory goes under a number you choose. But what we really want to know is if this actually works from the grocery store, and sure enough, it does. Although it looks like I don't actually need eggs now. I should have checked before I left. Stay safe, everybody.